Okay. As you can see, I'm trying to do this. I'm really having severe computer problems. So I hope it's pretty clear. I want to say Shalom, Israel, and I want to give all glory and praise to AHAYAH Bahashim Yeshaya Wakwadash Wak. And in ancient Hebrew, it's Kal Hawad Wa Halala La AHAYAH Bahashim Yeshaya Wakwadash Wak. And welcome to the beginner Hebrew with Chaanah. This is the number four, and I've been gone a couple of weeks, but I'm back. So praise the Most High, and I thank you all for watching, and I hope this you all is as enthused as I am about learning Hebrew. As you can see, I'm just trying so hard, and I have a very special surprise, but I'm not going to share right now. But pretty soon, I'm going to give it reveal it to everybody. Okay, so now let's start for the day. Okay, we're going to go first into the ABCs, the alphabet, and then we're going to go into the Lord's Prayer, learning the Lord's Prayer. Okay, so let me get the. Oh, that's something I didn't get prepared. So give me be a little patient with me today because my computer is very slow, and it's not working properly. It's still giving me issues. So. Mm, we're going to praise the Most High. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to go over the alphabet. And I pray that you all have been practicing your Hebrew. And also, I want you to get a pen and a paper so that you can write down the sentences and the words that we're going to put. And you should already have the Lord's Prayer. It's most important. And I just want to go into this for a minute. It is one of the most important things for us to do is to learn our Hebrew, our mother Hebrew. And I'm not talking about the Hebrew that is spoken over in Israel today. That is not our mother tongue. The ancient Hebrew, which is the Lashawan Kodash, or the Kodash Lashawan, if you depends on how you're saying it, right to left or left to right. That is our mother tongue. The scriptures tell us to learn not the way of the heathen. And so while we were captivity, we didn't have any other choice. And the Most High wink at our ignorance. But now that we have, woken up to the truth, the Most High is revealing to us Himself every day. We're getting a lot of understanding. There's a lot of information now. We are in the last days, and He said the information will be vast. We have a lot of information. We're learning who we are, where we came from, our language. We are the Hebrew Israelites. We're from Israel. That's our country that was given to us by the Most High. And we have a language which is called the Lashawan Kodash, or the Kodash Lashawan, which is the ancient Hebrew, the ancient Phoenician. So we no longer need to compromise ourselves and do what the heathens do, like learning the Hebrew that the Jewish people today in Israel is speaking. It's mixed with Yiddish and along with some other dialogues, I think with Latin and things like that. And it's not the original language that our forefathers spoke, or that the Most High is speaking along with Christ, Yeshaya, and the angels in the heaven. So we want to communicate with the Most High. So it's very important we learn the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew, and it's very important that we learn to speak and communicate in Hebrew. Every other nation has their own tongue. We don't have to share our tongue with the Khazars. We don't have to do it anymore. There is a tongue that belongs to us, the ancient Hebrew, the Kodash Lashawan. So I want to learn it. It's on my spirit to learn it. I'm going to learn it, and I'm going to try to teach it, which is difficult when when you're learning. But I think it's a good way to learn. So if I can help you and teach it to you, then it'll help me speak it and understand it, a little more. So that's my whole motivation, behind this, because I really, really want to learn. Okay, so with that said, I just want to move forward with this. I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to go into the alphabet. How many of you have remembered the alphabet? I hope all of you. But if not, get your pens and papers out and, copy the Hebrew down as we go into it. Okay? Awesome. Okay, I'm so excited, about learning this. And I'm so excited to do this. Okay, so I hope you guys can see this. See, I'm sharing my screen with you. So this is the ancient Hebrew, the Ibayath, the Hebrew alphabet, the Ibayath, Alap the Hebrew alphabet. Ibayath, Alap Bayath. Okay, and let's start. We start from right to left. You see my, you should see my arrow there. So it goes A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa. I don't know why it's over there. K, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Tza, Kwa, Ra, Sha, Tha. These are the letters of the Hebrew alphabet. I believe it's 22 letters. There were no vowels in that time, and there were, so um, it's just all consonants. Okay, now let's sing it. I have a alphabet song, and let's sing it. And music helps you remember and retain. So let's try it. If you guys remember it, or try to sing along with me. 1, 2, 3, and A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Tza, Kwa, Ra, Shatha. Shatha. And what I do, I repeat the Shatha at the end. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, and A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Tza, Kwa, Ra, Shatha. Shatha. Okay? And pretty soon I'll be playing the video. I just haven't had time to set it up so that you can hear it, but I will be playing the music. I'm sorry I have to sing along just by myself right now, but make it more interesting when there's a little music and everything. Okay, so let's do it one more time so that you can remember it. The Ibayath, Alap Bayath. Okay, and 1, 2, 3, go. A, Ba, Ga, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Tza, Kwa, Ra, Shatha. Shatha. I'm sorry, my pointer is getting lost. I couldn't find it. But I just want to make sure when we get to the ha, that's rolling on the back of your tongue. Ha, that's different from ka. And I know sometimes I'll just mistake and go ka, but it's ha. Ha, and this is ka. Okay? Ha and ka. And also we have kwa. Kwa is a little similar as well. So it's ha, ka, and kwa. Okay? So that's the Hebrew alphabet. And we're going to just continue to always do the alphabet until you know it by heart. Repetition is good. Okay, so now let's go to the Lord's Prayer. Okay, have you guys tried to remember the Lord's Prayer? Let me see if I have it on here. Lord's Prayer. Oh, yes. Yeah, praise the Most High. Awesome. So we're going to say the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. And I thank the Most High. I just, whenever I wanted to pray, I got my paper out and I would recite the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew whenever I prayed. So that's how I was able to get it, learn it by heart. I also sang it in the song. I mean, I always like to try to use music to, help me remember, because even though I'm really like horrible at it, because I don't remember lyrics to songs. So, I just have this thing. Okay. So, this is from left to right. So follow with me. I'm going to see if you can see the pointer. But here we go. Abanawa. Again, Abanawa. Shabasha Mayam. Kwadash Haya Shamka Ahaya. Malak Wathka Thaba'a Rataza Wanka Haya Aisha Ba'a Rataza Kawa Haya Ba Shemayim. Nathan Lanawa Lacham Kal Yawam Wa Salach Nawa Cha Wawath Nawa Ka Salach Nawa Cha Wawath Yanawa Ben, let me see, Naf Nawa Wala'a Thabaya Anawa Ben Nasayawam Abal Hawa Shanawa Mayan Rai Kaya Laka Ha Malakwath Wa Ha'ala Wa Hatha Parath La I Walamyam Aman. Okay? Now see, that wasn't that hard, right? Okay, so we're going to do that again. Okay? And I hope you're writing this down so that way you can have it on a piece of paper and you can read it. And whenever you want to pray to the Most High, it's definitely more effective to pray to the Most High in his holy tongue. You really are connecting to the Most High in prayer, even though, he knows that we didn't know this in our captivity, but now the time is to learn the ancient Hebrew prayer. Okay? The Ha Adawan Palau. Okay? Ha Adawan Palau is the Lord's Prayer. Okay, so let's try it again. Here we go. Abanawa. Shaba Shamayam. Kwadash Haya Shamka Ahaya. Malak Wathka Thaba'a Rataza Wanka Haya Aisha Ba'a Rataza Kawa Haya Bashamayim. Nathan Lanawa Lacham Kal Yawam Wa Salach Nawa Cha Wawath Nawa Ka Salach Nawa Cha Wawath Yanawa Wala'a Wala'a Thabaya Anawa Ben Nasayawam Abal Hawashinawa Mayan Rai Kaya Laka Hamalakwath Waha'ala Wahatha Parath La I Walamyam Aman. Yeah, that wasn't so bad, guys, right? It's getting better. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes. And then it becomes, you know it to heart, right? And that's the bomb when you know it to heart. Because the Most High said he's going to put his laws in our inward parts. He's going to put everything about him in our inward parts. We're going to know it like the back of our hand. So let's start with his holy tongue. and let's start learning it. I mean, eventually we're going to get into the 10 Commandments in Hebrew, you know, and all that stuff. So we're going to take our time, and I do a lot of repeat, because I know, I mean, for me, learning a new language is really, really hard. So yeah, it's hard. So, I have to kind of like have a lot of repetition with things. So I hope it doesn't, it's not too slow for you guys. And also, it's the whole point is to be able to start to teach your children, because you want to teach your children how to speak the Hebrew. I mean, you can't ask for no more than that when your child can speak in the holy tongue. And that's what this is, basically all about. You have to be able to teach your Hebrew and teach others and things like that. Okay, so one more time, I'm gonna do it a little faster, and just run through it. Okay, here we go. Okay, Abanawa, Shabashamayam, Kwadash, Haya, Shamka, Ahaya, Malakwathka, Thaba'a, Ratzaza Wanka, Hawa, Haya, Aisha, Ba'a Ratzaza, Kawahaya, Ba Shamaya, Nathan Lanawa, Lacham Kal Yawam, Wa Salak Nawa, Ka Wawath Nawa, Ka Salak Nawa, Ka Wawath Yanawa, Abal, no, Wala'a Thaba Ya Anawa, Ben Nasayawam, Abal Hawashinawa, Mayan Rai Kaya Laka, Hamalakwath, Waha'ala, Wahathaparath, La Al Walamyam Aman. Okay, so we got through it, and it's not really that bad at all. I mean, once you start doing it, you do it a couple of times. Praise the Most High, you will have this by heart in no time. Hallelujah, Ahayah. Praise Ahayah. Okay, so now we're going to get into some more words. Let's go into our greetings, the basic greetings. Okay, let's go into the greetings. Let me see where we are. Let's see the basic greetings. I have to find them. Where are they? I don't see them there. Let me look. Hold on. Give me 1 second, please. Be patient with me. Things been going pretty smoothly. Praise the Most High. I am excited. Okay, let me see if I can get it from here. I'm just gonna go from one. I got a bunch of these things. Let me see. The basic greetings should be at the beginning. Sorry. Now these are some of the sentences, and we'll go through these as well. I'm here to go. The basic greetings. Okay. And I meant to change this, but I didn't get to. The Hebrew, the Yiddish that the Gentiles are speaking over in the Hebrew, they say shalom. And that there's no O's in the ancient Hebrews, no vowels like that. Oh, so it's not shalom. I just started writing shalom, to change that. Oh, so shalom. But the real word for peace or hi is shalom. And I'm sure you'll hear a lot of the Hebrews say shalom. So I'm going to change this eventually and put shalom as well. So peace is shalom. Good morning is tawab bawakwa. Tawab bawakwa. And I'm showing you guys this stuff to make it easy. We're doing it from left to right now. Tawab means good. Morning is bawakwa. So to make it easier, because bad enough you're learning something new. Then you got to read it in a whole different directions. So it's really it's really easier to just do things as basic as possible. So good morning, tawab bawakwa. Good tawab, morning bawakwa. Good morning, tawab bawakwa. Good night. Good night. is Tawab Layala. Tawab La Ya La. I used to get so tongue tied with this one. La Yala. Now it's a little easier. Good night, Tawab La Yala. Good night. Thank you. Thawada. Thank you. Thawada. And I believe y'all, a lot of people know Thawada. Okay. You're welcome, Ayandaba. You're welcome, Ayandaba. And I heard that they changed this Ayandaba to something else, and I didn't like the way it even sounded. It sounded like he was praising a Muslim god. Something they put out. I was like, I ain't messing with them. Anyway, so and please, Baba Kwasha. Please, Baba Kwasha. Okay? You can write these down. Forgive me, Salakia. Forgive me, Salakia. And also, whenever you put the Y, A means me at the end, or my sometimes, me or my. You put it at the end of a word, so you make it like forgive me, Salat, and me, or my. Okay? Forgive me, Salakia. What's good? What's good is ma tawab. Ma tawab. What's good? What is ma and good is tawab. Okay, and what time is it? What time is it? It's ma payamwa. Ma payamwa. What time is it? Ma payamwa. And how are you is ayak atha atha. How are you? Ayak atha atha. Now, they also use ma shamka, or no, ma shalamka. I didn't write that in there. Ma shalamka, which means how is your peace? And it's easy, ma shalamka, to say it, but it doesn't mean, we don't speak like that, like how is your peace. So I really wanted to find the word for it, like how are you, how are you doing, as greetings. But a lot of people just say ma shalamka, and that means how is your peace. And it's ma, M-A-H, ma, what, that's what. Shalom, like S-H-A-L-A-M, like peace. This shalom up here. And ka at the end, which is your. Ka. So ma shalom ka means, supposedly how is your peace, but ma means what. So I just try not to mess with it too much, and I say how are you, and that's ayak, because ayak is how. R is aitha. Aitha. How are you is atha. Atha. So ayak aitha atha. How are you? Ayak aitha atha. Okay, and rise Israel. Everyone knows Kwam Yasharala. Kwam Yasharala. Rise Israel. Kwam Yasharala. And all glory and praise to AHAYAH Bahashim Yeshaya. You say Kal Hawad Wa Halallah La AHAYAH Bahashim Yeshaya. Okay, so that's all glory and praise to AHAYAH Bahashim Yeshaya. Kal Hawad is glory. Kal all. Hawad glory. And Wa praise is halallah. Halallah. Halallah is praise. To La AHAYAH. AHAYAH. And Bahashim Yeshaya. Praise AHAYAH. Halallah AHAYAH. Okay, so that's basic it for some basic greetings. And I hope you guys were writing that down. Okay, I took some, a lot of time. So now we're going to go over into some basic sentences. Okay, basic sentences. And so I've done this before, and so we're going to kind of review. Let me do a few new ones that I haven't done, and then we'll just do some old ones so that you keep refreshing your memory. Okay, and we'll just keep adding on as we go on. Well, let me just try this one. We just did that, so I'll do that a little later. Some new one is it. I just wanted to do some basic sentences that you may say in the house, or at least relatively. There's some words that we still don't have in the ancient Hebrew, so we kind of like some of the sentences are not like really complete that we're used to, like we're used to in English. So you got to keep that in mind, okay? Okay, so the word is that we're concentrating on is bread, lacham, bread. Like give us this day our daily bread in the Hebrew, you know. Nothing now lacham kal yawam. Give us this day our daily bread. Okay, that is lacham, bread, lacham. So we're gonna put that in a sentence. I want to have bread, and I know you wouldn't exactly say it like that, but this is a good start. So I want to have bread is anya rataza la dayad lacham. Anya rataza la dayad lacham. I want to have bread. Yeah, I, Anya, want Rataza to la have dayad and bread. Lacham. I want to have bread. Lacham, Rataza la yada dayad lacham. Anya Rataza la dayad lacham. I want to have bread. Okay, and you can start to teach the children these things, and before you know it, because kids, they they catch on very fast. You'd be surprised. So your children will probably start speaking English, Hebrew to you before you know it, because kids catch on. And I teach children, and I know that they catch on really fast. And now that I'm here in the Middle East, I teach English to young children up to different grades, but basically smaller children. And so they catch on really fast. By the end of the year, most of the children come in speaking no English at all, and most of them, when they leave, they're saying the basic things. Of course, like good morning, good morning teacher and things like that, but just like what do the things they want. So I just took the same curriculum that I teach and put it into the ancient Hebrew, and that's how I was able to like kind of develop this kind of curriculum, because it's basically what I teach in English. Okay, and I have a surprise for you guys. It's coming. Okay, so again, Anya Rataza la Dayad Lacham. I want to have bread. Anya Rataza la Dayad Lacham. Now, you can repeat that several times, and that's what I like to do. I like to promote to speak out loud and let this be interactive, so that you can do it with me. Make sure you write these sentences down. Sentences, and so that I can write, and when I say something, I'll repeat it in Hebrew sometimes. Just try to do little exercises. So I encourage you to do the same thing. Okay, and you can also go on my website, Hebrewism.com, and you'll see the I am Hebrew 123. Just click on that, and you see a bunch of words. A bunch of flashcards. I've been having that of these. I made these flashcards years ago, and I never, I just starting now because I've been trying to do so many things. So I'm just starting now to utilize all the flashcards. But praise the Most High. So I hope that you utilize these things. Okay. So let's go to the next sentence. Anya Ratzaza La Dayad Lacham. I want to have bread. Okay, and now let's go to. We did that one already. I want to do one that we haven't done yet. Hold on. Hello.
Oh, hi, hello.
Hi.
Hi,
Hi.
actually, this is Sister
Hi.
Chaanah.
Shalom, sister.
How are
How are
you?
you? Welcome.
Good,
I'm
thank you.
fine. I'm in the middle, so just try to follow as long as much as you can. Okay. I'm just doing some
Okay,
basic sentences now. Okay, hold on.
okay.
Let's see where we are. And yeah, I encourage people to speak out loud. So, like you say these sentences. Yeah, I had to make a correction, and let me do this one is a good one because I had to make a correction because I made a mistake, so I have to apologize. Guys, like I tell you, I am learning. So let's see where I'm at. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I don't know which one I'm up to. Mm, hold on. This one is what we kind of went over already. Is hi brother, what's your name? And you would say in Hebrew, of course, shalom, not shalom. Shalom ak ma shamka. Now I told you about ma shamka before. This is just a universal way of saying how are you. But the ma means what, and shamka. This is your name. What's your name? Ma shamka, and he says shalom ak shamya dawada. So, you can repeat that to yourself a couple of times. Mashamka, so that come, very, if you hear it, it will ring out to you if you speak it. So Mashamka, and the answer is Shamya Dawada. Shalawam Ak Mashamka, and the hold on, and the answer would be Shamya Dawada. Mashamka Shamya Dawada. Okay, because Shamka, now what you do it is Sham means name. Sham means name. When you add the ka on the back of it in Hebrew, that's what you do. You add the ka on the back. It's Shamka, your name, because Hebrew generally is read from right to left, so it's your name. And so when he answers, he says Shamya, meaning the ya is my, without the H though. My name. My name, Dawada. So just try to remember that. When you're doing the, you doing my, me, your, our, you add the um, preposition on the back of the, um, the word. So Shamka, your name. Ma, what? What's your name? And he says, my name, Dawada. So okay, just to go over that now. I kind of already was doing that in the greetings, so you kind of got an idea. But at least you can see the interaction. Now you want to write these things down so you can kind of look over it. So sister, we kind of went over the Lord's Prayer. So, and I try to do it every week. Okay, we went over the Lord's Prayer. We went over the just so you'll know and you can get an idea.
Okay.
And so we're halfway through it now. We only got like kind of like 15 minutes left. But just so you know, so next week, just come with your paper and pen, and you can write all the stuff down, and then you can start to practice. Okay.
Okay.
So you can get familiar with it. Okay, hold on. Let me see where we are now. I wanted to do this one. Hold on, but I don't think you see this one. Uh, this one we went over already. Anya rataza la dayad lacham. I want to have bread. And let me see. I want to change that to this one. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I have to take it off. My computer is acting really slow. I've been doing pretty good, I must say, because I thought it would be probably worse than this. But okay, hold on. I want to go over this one because I had to correct it. And I'm good because I'm going to give you another example of my the back of the noun of the word, the noun. Okay, here we go. So you go yakal. The word that we're concentrating on is bayath, which means house. Bayath, house. Bayath, house. And the sentence is yakal atha ra'a a bayathya. Yakal atha ra'a I bayathya. I have to take that a out. Can you see my house? Yakal is can, atha is you, ra'a is see, and bayathya, you see the ya on the end of bayathya is my house. Bayath is red, is means house, and the ya on the end makes it my house. So you see how that works? Bayathya is my house. Okay? Yakal atha ra'a bayathya. Can you see my house? Okay? And you would just, and when you write these sentences down, you can add, any word that fits. Can you see my book? Can you see my coat? Kind of thing. And that way you can learn the words. So next week, what I'll do is I'm going to have a list of words that we already went over and made sentences with. So that way you can, you know, practice and learn these words. I also gave a list of words to everyone via email. So, sister, if you can remind me to send you an email, send me an email, and then I can send you the list, and then you can
Okay.
start to, just having the list and look at and keep up with what I'm doing. Okay, so hold on. Let me go to another sentence. We just got a few more to go. And some of these sentences I went over, but I had made a mistake on that particular sentence, so I wanted to correct it. Okay. And this one, okay, is a sentence with using the word window. Window. Kalawan. Window. Lawan. Window. Lawan. And the sentence is Patach Chalawan. Patach Chalawan. Patach Chalawan. Open the window. So if you want to say to your child or tell your friend, pataka kalawan, can you open the window or open the window, in that regard. So I'm going to do more sentences that we can that you would use every day. Like patach kalawan, you would use that. I have another one and I'll go into that one next. But patach kalawan, open the window. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, I don't want to use that one. I want to use something that you may have to use. Is that the um, and I want you guys to get in the habit because this is interactive. You can speak out loud and practice. Like we can have a conversation. Like hold on, this is what we'll do. But at first, I don't know. This thing is freezing. Hold on. It says loading. Okay, hold on. Give it 1 second. Okay, so now let's do a conversation. And sister, you can I can hear you, so you can speak, okay? And we'll go over. Let's go over this one in Hebrew. Okay. So he's the guy saying, sister, where are you from? Okay, Akwath, sister, Ayak, Aitha, Atha, Mayan, sister, where are you from? Akwath, Ayak, Aitha, Atha, Mayan. And her reply, your reply would be, I am from Israel. Anya, Mayan, Yasharala. Aya, I, I'm sorry. Anya, Mayan, Yasharala. I am from Israel. Okay, you want to try that with me, sister?
Okay.
Can you? Okay. Okay, so let's try it. Um, Akwath, Ayak, Aitha, Atha.
Um,
And you would say,
Ayan,
you say,
Mayan, Yasha, Allah.
yes, correct. Now, is it hard for you to see this?
No, I can see it.
Okay, okay, because I can't. It seems a little distant for me, and I want to make sure it's not blurry. But what happened to it? This thing is acting up.
Oh, well, I
Okay,
can
here we go.
still see it on the screen. I was writing it down.
Oh, okay, okay, good. All right, so again, let's try it again.
Okay.
Oh, what is this? Let's see where this thing is going. Ayak, Akwath, Ayak Aitha Atha Mayan.
Anya, Mayan, Yasha, Allah.
Good. Say it again.
Uh,
An,
Anya, is that right? Anya,
yeah,
Anya,
Anya.
Mayan, Anya, Anya, Mayan, Yasha, Allah.
Very good. Anya Mayan Yashala. And I'll say it again. Akwath Ayak Aitha Atha.
Anya, Mayan, Yasha, Allah.
Yash, Yasharala. You still there?
Yes, can
Okay,
you hear me?
so
Okay.
yeah. Okay, so now you try. You ask the question.
Woo. Okay. Akwat, Ayak, Ata, Mayan.
Yes. And it seems so foreign to us, but when I'm over here and I'm talking to the foreigners here and they speaking in their language,
Mhm.
they sound like they are saying I mean, it just sounds so crazy. So it's not that foreign for what it sounds. I know it sounds like ayak, ayak, ata, ata, ata. That's what it sounds like or feels
It
like
sounds
when
like
you're
a
talking, but
tongue tied. Yeah.
yes, yeah, the Aitha Atha. Oh my, it really is.
Ata, Ata. I,
Yes,
Ita,
yeah,
Ata.
yes. Do it again. Try it again.
Akwat, Ayak, Ata, Ata,
Hmm.
Mayan.
Yes, good. And my Anya, and the answer would be Anya Mayan Yasharala. Anya Mayan Yasharala. So, and you just could practice that. Like, go back and forth and, give it to somebody and you just keep practicing it. Because before you know it, you'll be saying it and, you'll hear it and somebody will say aqua. And, it sounds, you'll remember it, sister, you know. And in the Hebrew community, a lot of people, they say aquath all the time. They say Kwam Yasharala, which means rise Israel. The water, Barakatha, certain
Mhm.
terms they're using a lot in the community. And it's just, we keep adding on, keep adding on, keep adding on. Before you know, we'll be speaking a language, but it's just taking an awful
Mhm.
long time. If you don't push and force yourself to speak it could take you forever, you know? So, okay. So that's good. How do you feel about that? How do you feel, with that?
Yeah, it feels pretty good. I'll keep practicing. And like you said before,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it'll just flow out. Give me like a day. By the end of the day, it'll flow
Okay.
out.
Yeah, and that's something I have to do too. I have to try not to give too much stuff, but I'm reviewing a lot. Like if you look at my other videos, I'm like kind of
Mhm.
doing the same things. There's a lot of repetition because I want people to just get used to, you know. And since we're all kind of learning this thing together, it makes it easier to do a lot of repetition, you know.
Mhm.
So let me give you one last one, and then we'll call it a day. And I won't go to. I kind of went through that one. Kind of this one you may have to use because the word dabathaba, which means telephone, is like really a tongue twister. Dabathaba, dabathaba,
The
telephone or phone.
okay,
Dabathaba, dabathaba, and that means phone. So we're gonna put that in a sentence and basically, just can you call my phone? And that would be Yakal Atha Kwara Dabathabaya. So as you see how you're adding that ya on the end for my, right?
okay,
Dabathaba. Yakal Atha Kwara Dabathabaya. And that's can you call my phone? So you want to try saying it, sis?
okay. Yakal Ata Kara the Bartabaya.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
Dabathabaya. And
Okay,
the
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 Bartabaya.
the Q, as you see, is like we have the Q U. It's the same sound, qua.
Okay,
Okay,
wow.
so it's like you have Q U, but there's no U there. So you
Okay,
could try it again.
okay. Um,
Hmm.
you you call you call Ata Quara the Barta the the Barta the Bartabaria. There we go, the Bartabaria.
Yes, yeah, the Vatabaya, and a lot of the words are really long in Hebrew and kind of tongue tied because we're so used to speaking another dialect. So you kind of got, and that's why it's important to say it out because you got to kind of get used to it. And with me, I've been kind of like going over these words for a while, but when you don't have no one to speak it with you, you kind of, you forget it. You kind of, can't remember it. You can't say it
Mhm.
anymore because it's foreign to us. So you have to like speak it out. It really helps. Okay, so one more time. You could do it one more time.
Okay. You call Ata Quara the Bartabaria.
Good. Can you Yakal Atha Kwara Dabatabaya? Can you call my phone? So that's awesome. You are awesome. I appreciate you coming and stopping by. And I took a couple of weeks off, so I wasn't very consistent. So a lot of people, are not here. But as I keep going, more and people will come because I just had to take some time off. I was having computer problems. I was doing a lot of things. So I'm really going to try to be consistent, once a week on Sundays at 8 p.m. my time. I don't know what time it is there. What time is it in the States? It's like 1 p.m.
It's
or after
just
1 now, 2 o'clock.
it's
It should be about
104 here.
2.
It's 104.
Oh, okay, so yeah. So yeah, I think I started like 12 o'clock. So your times on Sunday. So please come back and join me and look at the other videos. And just keep in mind that I'm still working out some kinks. Like I made them little mistakes here and there. So please forgive me, okay?
I know we're all learning right now. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying. Yeah, but I really want to learn, so I'm trying to teach it just so it'll help me learn. Because
Mhm.
otherwise, I just, I don't put the stuff in songs. I don't put the Hebrew in songs. I'm trying to, everything I can to get this thing going so I can learn. For praise Ahaya. Okay,
Yes.
sister, bless you, Barakatah in Hebrew, bless you.
Yes,
And
Barakatha.
I see you, Ahaya willing. I see you next week. Um, Ratazan, willing. Will is ratazan. And willing, you add the W of Y. And it gets really complicated, let me tell you, with the Hebrew language when you're adding the past and present tenses. And that's going to be a far off. Basically, we're just going to do basic sentences and learning some words and concentrate on learning the prayer by heart and the alphabet by heart. Okay? So that's going to be it. So I'll see you next week. Have a blessed
Okay.
week, sister. Okay? And thank you.
Great.
Okay.
Awada.
Shalom.
Sure.
Ayanda ba? Shalom. Okay.